I invite you to get comfortable, ideally seated, feet touching the ground, back well supported, seat belts on. Yes, seat belts on. And when we're ready, when you are ready, close your eyes and let's dive in. Take a deep breath in through the nose and release through the mouth like a big, big sigh of letting go. A big, yeah, I might not hear you, but do it for yourself. Okay, deep inhale through the nose and exhale. We will do this for 5 more breathing cycles. And every time you exhale, you will have a vision. This vision will come from your heart center, right in the middle of your chest. And in the middle of your chest, there's that portal. Some people call it the heart center, the heart chakra. It is an interdimensional portal. So I want you to connect to your intuitive field. This version of you that may appear invisible sometimes, but today it will definitely show itself up to you. But it is this energetic aspect of yourself that expands with every word that is being shared. And it's as if you could see a bubble of light around you. And with every word that is being shared right now, this bubble of energy around you, and see it and feel it in your own way, expands wider and wider, wider than the room you're in, wider than your home, wider actually than your neighborhood at this point. And you and I are going to go deep. And you'll see that this ability to expand your field comes from your heart center. Can you see this? Can you see that in your heart center, there's a portal opening, a door. And from this door radiates a lot of light. And this light enters in contact with the third dimensional reality. And the impact of this connection is a field expansion. So your field expansion, as we have witnessed it, comes from your deeper activation of the heart center. Every time you open up the heart center, you expand the field. Every time you expand the field, you connect to other energies than your own, than your immediate surrounding field. So take the time to connect to this. Beautiful. I will count from 1 to 5. As I count from 1 to 5, you will sense that the energy under the soles of your feet are going deeper and deeper into the ground. You will feel that your heart center, which is the energetic guide for today's connection, will send a beam of light through the lower parts of your body, down through the earth core, reaching the heart of our planet. All of this from your heart center. And as I count from 1 to 5, the same thing will happen going upward from your heart center. You will feel another beam of light going up through your chest, through your head, and reaching your higher self. And for you, your higher self could look like a star, could look like a being, could look like a flow of energy. You will see how your higher self wants to show up for you today. So let's do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like an opening, like an explosion of light, you have the feeling that you're entering a vortex, a tunnel of energy, taking you through time, taking you through space, and still you're very connected to this planet. You are elevating your energy, your field of energy, your field of consciousness while deeply grounded. And while you're rising through this vortex, remember that what you will experience today will remain in your physical vessel, coded in your body as new information. And through your connection to the earth, you will send this information coming from higher dimensions into the core of this planet. Gaia will heal herself, replenish herself, reboot herself, and she will send back again these new energies because she is recalibrating herself with us so she can send that back to the surface so she can reach other human beings. We are helping through this process. Not only are we recalibrating ourselves, not only are we expanding our connection with all that is, we're also helping Gaia help others. Gaia doesn't fully need us to repair herself. She has many ways to do. But when she feels our energy, as she does right now, she feels love. She feels love and loved. And she feels, okay, now I'm receiving more. Because us humans, we are antennas for Gaia. Every time we, again, connect to a frequency, our bodies are also receiving that frequency and sending it back to whatever is around, underneath, above. We're just antennas. Going through this vortex, you are now, quote unquote, landing into space, landing into a landscape that appears to look like a landscape on Earth. So look around because each one of us will see something quite differently or quite different. It looks like Earth. It could be anywhere. An open field, by the ocean, on a mountaintop, by a lake, by a river, in a desert. Take the time to see where you are taken. And when you observe the space you're in, you realize that, yes, it looks like any kind of landscape on Earth, but something is different. Could it be the light, the luminosity? Could it be the way vegetation grows? Could it be the purity of the air? Could it be the crystal clear water? Could it be the animals in the water on the ground? Could it be a feeling that the energy in this physical space is holding a different frequency? See for yourself. Feel for yourself. And potentially hear for yourself. As you're connecting to this space, all your intuitive abilities are being up-leveled. I repeat, all your intuitive abilities are being up-leveled. All the clairs. So we will focus on each one of them through the landscape you have landed on. What do you see around you? What catches your attention because it looks like Earth, that it's a little bit different than Earth? And connect to the vibration of the difference. Why does it look different? Again, Is it in the colors? Is it in the luminosity, the brightness? Is it in what moves around it? Do you see the field of everything that appears to be living in that space? Now, listen. What do you hear? Do you hear the wind? Do you hear the water flowing if there's a body of water nearby? Do you hear birds? Do you hear animals speaking? How far are these animals from you? Oh, didn't I tell you? You can even hear the unseen. Did I tell you that you can hear animals and even beings speaking in a language that may not be fully understood by your mind, even though you cannot see them, even though they could be light years away from you? Here, can you smell? Can you smell what is this space creating? Is it a sweet smell? Is it a flowery kind of tonality? Is it also something you can taste? And if you smell and taste it, what is it? Have you identified what you're smelling and tasting? And if it's completely unknown to you, ask, what is it? What is it am I smelling? Ask to see it. Ask to identify it. Ask, what am I tasting right now? Ask also your higher self. And again, very quickly, answers will come to you. Why do I smell this? What is the benefit for me to smell this? What is the benefit for me to hear this, to see this, to taste this? What is it changing in my cellular structure, in my intuitive landscape? What is it changing? What is it upgrading? What is it up leveling? What are you feeling? What are you feeling on your skin? In that wonderful landscape of yours, you are feeling now a sensory information that you've never felt before on Earth. It's as if your skin was more sensitive than usual. It's as if you were with your skin, with your body, perceiving coded information. And it is not impossible as I speak right now that you have shivers. And the shivers are just moving through your body as a confirmation that you are receiving data and your skin receives it. Now, your clairs are activated, and each one of them connects to intuitive visions, insights, forecasting. But they're also connected to physical senses, your ears, your eyes, your skin, your whole body, your mouth, your nose. You are going through a physiological upgrade. So your body up levels its ability to channel. In the background, everything that creates a block from you accessing this updated version of yourself is just gone. Just right now, you're focusing on this state of connectivity with your physical vessel as being the most rapid channeling vessel you can connect with, but also connecting to the intuitive, the higher dimensional aspects of your physical being, your interdimensional being. And you're in that space that looks a little bit like Earth. And you see everything, you hear everything, you smell everything, you taste everything, you sense everything. Now you know exactly where you are. You know exactly in which time you are, in which dimension you are. Is it Earth? Is it another version of Earth? Is it Earth in a different time? Is it a parallel reality? What is it exactly? And you're being told why you're here, why you see this reality so connected to your reality, your conscious reality. Why are you seeing this? Why? How does it bring clarity around your mission as a light worker? How does it help you to see how you can align even better with what is coming up for you? Unique journey for everyone. So unique landscape, unique experience for each one of us. I'm just giving us a few seconds of silence so each one of us can really connect to this alternate version of self in an alternate version of reality that is now accessible to you. Immerse yourself in it. Beautiful. You're connected, and this version will continue to expand, evolve in the days to come until you're ready for another version, another vision, another space, landscape, new upgrades. But you're starting to feel an increase in the vibrations around you. You start to feel that a presence that holds a very high frequency is coming towards you in that landscape of yours. Your higher self is showing up in a shape, in a form that will be unique to each one of us. For me, Natalie, it shows up as me, but a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more attuned, a little bit more at peace and harmony. So take the time to see this being, this version of your higher self coming to you in whatever form it believes, or she or he believes, is the best for you. Your higher self is connecting with your hands, the palms of your hands, either way, in whatever way, I should say. Again, this is a very personal experience, so I will guide less and less so you can make it your unique experience as you are also activating your abilities to channel on your own and increase it to a new level. So your higher self's hands, or what appears like hands, energy connectors, are connected to your hands. This allows transfer of information, like telepathic, or should I say, immediate transfer of information. It's so fast you cannot fully see the codes. Or should I say, you might see the codes in a color, in a shape, in potential written codes, but can you decode fully what is being sent to you? Probably not. So let it flow, let it flow, let it flow, coming through your physical vessel, through your heart, through your mind, through everything that makes you as a physical being. And that, as this transfer of information is happening, your heart center is just blooming, expanding, shining, glittering, just full of light. You can see the expansion from your heart center. So not only your hands are receiving information from your higher self, we can call that an upgrade, but your heart center is expanding. And when your heart center is expanding, more, you receive more, you understand more. And at this point, you are up-leveling your claircognizant tools, your ability to know, your ability to remember, connected to your heart, your physical heart, and your mind in the physical realm. Yes, your heart is the siege, the source of what you know and what you're ready to remember. And you have a vision at the same time, everything is happening all at once. You have a vision of your physical vessel and a light connecting your heart center to your brain. You can see that there's some connections. It's all vibrational. It's almost electric. And this connection from the heart center, which is now receiving massive information that you already know, even though you don't remember you know it, but connecting to the brain, and your brain just accepts, yes, I get it. I'm not questioning the information I'm receiving. I will not question the channeled guidance I'm receiving for myself, for the collective. It's clear. The brain is now being set, is being programmed to become more and more a collaborator, not an automatic pilot kind of system that thinks, that organizes, but also sometimes that may generate fear and blocks and thoughts that are just, and beliefs that are just stopping you from expanding fully. Now we are programming the mind to become an active actor in your expansion and your ability to act upon the guidance you receive, you feel, and what you channel. So your mind doesn't play the game of, you don't know, you're not sure about this. Who are you to say this? People will judge you. People will question you. This cannot be a viable business. People don't understand what you're saying. It's so weird. This is the mind. This is the mind interpreting some blocks you have within you. Now the mind, as we connect it with the heart center through this experience, is programmed to release, as you allow it to happen, its ability to become a wise third dimensional collaborator. So your mind is here to help you organize, analyze, and act. Organize, analyze, and act. It is not the primary source of thoughts from an energetic point of view. The primary source of guidance is your heart center. And now your heart center and your mind are making peace. They have been separated for so many years. And humans have repeated this programmed separation. Now the body becomes the collaborator, the enhancer of your intuitive abilities. And that your higher self, in whatever shape and form it decides to show up to you, is placing his, her hands onto your heart center in the vision of yours, and It's like opening a valve. So you see your higher self opening a valve clockwise and opening whatever cap there was. And now you can see a heart-to-heart connection from your higher self to you. The transfer of energy was from hands to hands. Now it's also from heart to heart. And we will take a time for you to connect to this energy. This is a quite unique connection. Not only are you receiving information, cellular information, recoding, higher dimensional information from the hands, which will be connected to your ability to bring healing on a physical level to yourself and others. Now, the heart-to-heart connection with your higher self is all that is, all that you are, all that you are becoming. I will give us a few seconds, maybe up to a minute, for you to see what is being transferred onto you, to see what is being activated in you, reignited in you. Again, this is not something new. You're just plugging to another frequency that allows you to use your intuitive abilities to another level. But as soon as we will disconnect in a few minutes, you won't disconnect from this. You're bringing this back with you in your daily life. This is an upgrade. We repeat, this is an upgrade. The heart-to-heart connection will bring visions, sensations, words, remembrance. They're saying that you are going to remember your future. You are remembering your future. The timeline, your ideal timeline, that if all blocks were gone, you could just embody right now. Let's do this for a minute or so. If you have any questions to ask your higher self while we're connected, please feel free to ask and allow the answers to come through all your clairs, clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance, clairaudience, clairgustance. Beautiful. So just know that if you want more information, more details, you can journal right after this session and you will continue to receive information. Now it's time for us to gently and lovingly just bring our awareness back into this reality, but not yet. I'm just slowly telling you that this is the road we'll take back. But before we disconnect, I invite you physically to place your hands in front of you. So if you're not too sure what I mean, you can slightly open your eyes and see what I'm doing. You'll understand. If everyone can do this, that would be wonderful. And if everyone, while you are still in a beautiful state of relaxation, you can gently open your eyes, gently, and see everyone present live. Actually, I will put the gallery view so we can see everyone here doing this. Hello, everyone. Okay. I have shivers. I am receiving your light. Look at everyone's hands. Scan the screens. You can even close your eyes. You will feel everyone's energy. And this is the energy from our higher selves. We're not healing anyone. We're not doing anything to anyone. We're allowing our higher selves, our light connections, to join and connect with everyone's energetic, or I should say more galactic light energy right here. We're not doing anything, just enjoying this moment. And in your vision, your higher self is doing that with you too. In the landscape where you were, you can feel she's doing that with you. And we're sending that back to the collective. And when you're tired, you can bring your hands down or keep them there. It's fine. It's whatever you feel like. And before we disconnect, I said I had a little surprise for you. So my surprise is, it's not a surprise. I do that quite often. But wait, we're not disconnected yet. So please don't leave right away because it's important that we return to ourselves. We're still a bit in that in-between space. But one of you, if you're interested, could receive an amazing message from the higher self coming from me to you. All you have to do for that is raise your hand to let me know if you're interested. So those of you who are not live, of course, on Zoom, that's not something available. But if I see a hand like this, it means that you're interested in receiving a message. Remember, it's always for your highest good. And again, I'm not choosing, it's whatever. Yeah, let me see, because some people are not here on screen, but they're raising their hands too. Let me see, let me see. Lauren, oh, I'm so happy. Again, it's just like the way it comes. So please, if you're not selected, don't leave right now. Don't leave right now. You will receive so much. You will receive so much from whatever could come through. Can you, in your mind, either ask a question, have a question in mind, something you would have to have, something you would like to have clarity around, or if not, just ask for general guidance. So you can just unmute yourself to tell me. Again, short question. I don't need to have the details. And yes, Jane, I saw that you raised your hands. It's just the way it is. So just the way it came through. I'm asking, yeah, I think you can unmute yourself, Lauren, right now. So again, ask your question or simply ask for general guidance.
I think I'm just going to ask for general guidance at the moment. I've had a lot going on, so I just a little nudge in whatever direction, really.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So I
Thank
will
you.
just mute you again, and then I will unmute you for you to share. Again, I don't need a confirmation of anything we're receiving. It's more like how you feel about that, because we want to really, we want you to integrate all this. Whatever Lauren will receive will contain somehow a message for you. So please stay until the end. And you're invited to enter that space with us. Of course, Lauren, the message is mainly for you, but remember, and I know you know the drill, but you are channeling as much as I will. So whatever I see, try to create in your mind to generate the field of information. But if you see something else, just stay with what you feel. All right, so eyes closed, everyone, and Lauren, of course. Still in your beautiful space, still surrounded by all the beautiful light, your field is still expanded. Doesn't mean that we opened our eyes, that we have left the energetic room and vortex we have created. I will count from 1 to 5. As I count from 1 to 5, Lauren, we will connect even more strongly to your higher self. And from there, information will come through. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so I see your physical self right now as you are. And again, I ask you to recreate this as if these visions were yours. They're showing me your physical self. So they're showing me that you're on a kind of a high stress level, but stress more like excitement and disconnection. Excitement, I don't know how to organize myself. And today's activation will help you a lot because we connected the heart center, so the intuition, with the mind. And right now, up to today, I still feel it in the field that the mind is still trying to run its own program, its own scenario, and your heart wants to do its own thing. And it's funny because it said baby. So I'm just asking, what do you mean by baby? So, okay, you're birthing something and you say, I would feel like a real baby. I would feel like you want to materialize something new. So they're showing that up to now, a lot of things have been created in the field of dream, in the field of imagination, of possibilities. And you had so many ideas and possibilities that you said, okay, that's too much. And you took a step back while still being excited in the creation mode. Right now, your desire to birth the baby is more important, or I should say, louder than your desire of not doing anything. So I'm just going to ask again, okay, what is that baby? So it says that I don't, but you know what that baby is. But you are too much in your mind. And it's not even a criticism because you have a strong willpower. When something is meant to be created, you can put all your mind into it. But you are elevating your frequency right now, which means that you don't create the same way. You don't receive information the same way. And that is a little bit distracting and almost scary for your mind. Like you're receiving so much data that your mind is overwhelmed. So today, through this connection, your mind will slowly learn to trust the heart center. So the intuitive input you're receiving. So right now, your higher self wants to show you the potential of what's coming for you. Everything depends on your ability to join mind and heart center. Creating a community. I see a place where the vegetation is really not dense. So it's not many trees, a lot of rocks, a lot of moss, a lot of short grass. Weather is more or less rainy. Okay, it could be seasonal, but I think I can feel the dampness, I can feel the humidity in the air. And they're showing that in that location, whether it's your present location or not, a community will be created and you will be one of the creators. Actually, you will be initiating the idea of creating or revamping a community that is losing its momentum. But you are the core foundational aspect of this community. That is something you had dear in your heart for a long time. They're just saying that your evolution, intuitive, personal, professional, spiritual, will come from creating that space or upgrading that space. There's a sense in your life right now that if you do everything alone, it's not as exciting, it's not as, yeah, as motivating as it used to be. And the thing you think is lacking is that connection with others. So you might be the leader a little bit for a little while. You might be the one who sets the tone, the energetic tone. This is what we could be doing with this, but it requires you to step out and say, I feel this, and I'm going to start to reach out to people. And we're going to create something. It is a physical community. It will start with 3 people, 5 people, 9 people, 11 people, 12 people, 15 people, 32 people, 64 people, 75 people, 112 people. I don't know why they're telling me this, but it's just to show that it's going to be incremental and it's not just one at a time. It's really a few. And the more people you have in, the more newcomers you will have. In 5 years, this will be a geographical, pivotal area. People will go there for retreats, guidance, healing, or just because they feel they have to be there and bang, they fall on you and whatever you do. It's magical, yet it has some kind of therapeutic approach to it. And the therapeutic aspect to it is you not fully ready to let go of it must be explained in a scientific way or in a rational way. But just starting the project will increase your intuitive abilities and more you work with people and more you do your magic, the less the desire of explaining what's happening. This is my space. This is our community. It feels just so good to be here. We don't fully explain what's happening, but it is happening. Have this vision clear in your heart. Make it clear. Generate now the joy of being the first one, finding your first 2 partners, collaborators, and from there, enjoy it. Pure joy and fun. Pure joy and fun. And this we say unto you. And before we disconnect with everyone, or yeah, before we close this, I would like us to return to our heart center, thanking your higher self, Lauren's higher self, and everyone's higher self. Don't leave right away. We're just returning to our physical vessel, thanking our higher self, thanking the space that held the experience, thanking each one of us for sharing their, maybe unconsciously, but sharing their beautiful vibration. Thanking Gaia for how she's going to use today's experience to uplevel consciousness on our planet, as she's thanking us for this. Feeling the energy in our physical vessel, the body, is starting to want to move. So allow it to move. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and return to the now. Beautiful. Take your time, and feel free to share in the comment section how was the experience for you.
Firstly, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm so hot. Like I'm boiling. Like I just definitely feel like I'm clearing and there's definitely something going on here. With regards to obviously the community and creating something, I've actually put everything, like all my healing and clients, and that's actually all been on hold for about a year because it just wasn't it wasn't resonating. The like you were saying earlier, the old way of being, the old way of doing things, like I was doing everything on my own and it just wasn't quite hitting the mark. And but that's my sense of purpose. And if you're not fulfilling your sense of purpose, then you're just going day in and day out and I'm just feeling a bit lackluster and what am I doing? Where am I going? And which comes to when you were telling me about the head and the heart. So the mind's asking the questions, but the heart really she knows where she wants to go. So yeah, that was perfect message as always on divine timing. And
And
I was saying to my higher self earlier, I just need inspiration because I feel like I need to be on purpose. We're not here for no reason.
yeah, and I don't want to leave you with a question mark because I can see that you received the information, but still it's hard for you to put that in action steps. The vision we receive for you is obviously a vision for the next 5 years. That's what they're saying,
Yeah,
right? But right now, the state of the babies, because again, from the start, they talked about the baby. So the baby, you're maybe in gestation. That's maybe how
yeah.
you feel right now. And they're simply saying that connect to the land before trying to build something. I don't know geographically where you are right now. Are you close to the ocean?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. They're showing touch the rocks because I really see rocks and like just moss on it, like barely any kind of vegetation. And
Mm.
for a month or two, without any desire to create anything, like if it's on hold, leave it on hold.
Yeah.
But they want you to at least 2 to 3 times a week go to a place where humans are not present as much. Touch the land, touch the soil, touch the dampness, touch the water falling from the sky, and connect. Because now your senses have been deeply ignited and up-leveled through today's connection. And from there, visions will come. And from there, your vocabulary will change. So do not think of a concept. Do not think of how you're going to organize your offering, your
Mm.
website. Drop everything. Be in the
Mm.
moment. Today, I went meditating there. I asked my guides this. I asked my higher self this. In whatever format you want to use, video, written format, blogs, whatever, share. Daily
Mm.
shares, or at least 3 times a week. This is the doctor's prescription. At least 3 times a week. Share.
Love it.
Share
Okay.
how you feel, and from there, people will show up. People will feel, and it's people who are physically not far from where you are. There's a need of that rebirth
Yeah.
before the planning.
Yeah.
And give yourself 2 to 3 months of doing this before the planning. Then come back.
Sure.
Come back.
Great.
Okay. Because I have a few,
Okay.
because there's, you are going to, I mean, I saw it and hopefully you saw it the way I saw it because it's going to be super big. But take the time. Don't think of the global impact. Think of how does it feel
Sure.
when I'm connected to myself,
Yeah.
when I do what is rising, because it's very different. And I'll conclude with this. I'm sorry, I'm so excited about what's coming for you that it's hard to disconnect, but we have to. It's like shaman, witchy, therapeutic healing kind of thing. It is hard because you'll find your own vocabulary, but there will be something highly witchcraft, but without the rituals. It's just in the posture,
Sure. Mm.
just in the posture. People will have a sense that you take them back in time into old ancestral rituals, but you haven't learned about that. It's just coming naturally. And still, it's completely calibrating with current energy. So you
Okay.
will unlock probably a lot of past lives where you have been healer. I'm
Okay.
excited for you. Please come back.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thanks to everybody for joining as well. It's just an absolute honor to share it with you all.
Oh, yeah, it was so exciting. Thank you so much, beautiful one. Says the community is super amazing. Been in for almost 3 years. Yes. And I'm so glad you're here. You bring so much light to it. And everyone does bring light, Natasha. It's just Natasha has developed her intuitive process and now offering in business like at the speed of light, and she's radiating that light. So I'm so happy. Brooke says, that was awesome. Thank you so much. I received such clear messages. Wonderful about the how to action my purpose. Just wow, so much gratitude. So I'm letting you go. Oh yeah, Natalie, thank you for sharing. One of my struggle was giving myself the space and time to recalibrate. I'm going to say it. After all the work I do and energies I take on, this was the most perfect reminder and experience. Thank you so much for this offering today. Natalie, well, you're my cousin, named cousin. I'm glad. I'm really glad. We'll see you. We'll see you again. If you want to join one of our portals, you're free to do. I'll just share the links by email in on Facebook and YouTube. And again, if not, we'll see each other in one of those different platforms. It was I'm privileged, but it was a privilege to have you here. And I wish you an awesome rest of the day or an awesome night. Bye for now. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.